Wow, breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. Tim Cast show is possibly going to be no more. Tim Pool, who is a huge titan in the internet streets with his podcast, is saying that he is calling it quits because of recent threats. And yeah, this might be a little for me. What about you? What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the channel. I am Ty Smith. You're watching my channel, Model Renaissance Man, which I'm greatly appreciative of. Make sure you guys are following the platforms you see above and the ones below. Click the thumbs up button because it helps my channel. If and when you do subscribe to the channel, click the bell notification that will bring out a drop box for you to select all notifications. Lastly, don't forget to check out my other channel called Man, Husband, Father, and everything I ask you to do on this channel, make sure you do it over there. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is being brought to my attention by fellow, and I don't even know who they are, just know a lot of big time conservative influencers on these internet streets and some Democrat ones have sent me a video of Tim Pool saying that he is quitting. And he mentioned this in a video he posted today regarding a man being arrested in armed stalking plot of Benny Johnson, who had to move 3 times. Benny Johnson, I like Benny Johnson. But Tim Pool apparently made an announcement that he thinks that he is going to be completely quitting because of safety issues. And it's a lot of stuff that this man probably feels like he is that he's burdened upon himself. And y'all, if you are not someone that's in a position of being a leader, being over people, it's a huge responsibility where you got so much stuff to think about. What if people try to mess with the people that you love, people that you mentor, friends, family, producers, cameraman, crowd, people that work for you? You worried about those people. Then you also have thoughts in your head. What if something happened to me? What would it cause everybody else to do, right? So anyway, I don't know if this is stuff that Tim is dealing with, but I was being told by some people who produce that are close to his producers saying that he has been complaining about his chest tightening and stress, not being able to sleep. And ladies and gentlemen, when you get that feeling of this tightening in your chest, and y'all don't think this can happen, your body will respond to thoughts. Your thoughts literally have a frequency to them. That's why if you think of something that happened to you bad in the past, your body will respond as if it's happening to you, right? Anyway, with that being said, let's see what Tim Pool has to say on this matter, all right? Hit that thumbs up button, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go.
We don't win by sacrificing prominent pieces on the chessboard for no reason. We have to move them properly. So we'll see what this means. I mentioned it in the early morning show. The 19th may be the last episode of Timcast IRL. If we do any shows following this, probably will not be in the studio any longer.
Lesser clippers, they're not hard.
Right, I had to get let me go ahead and get off of this real quick. Skip this. Pause this.
There's a lot of things that I can't say. What I will say is this. You live in a city, see what happens to Benny Johnson. He's in Florida, of all places.
True.
What are you going to do? Your property's not as big. You've got neighbors, and people show up, and everyone's pissed off. The police can respond very quickly. We're out in the middle of nowhere. Harder to find, but people find us. We have to have armed security. It's expensive. And police don't respond as quickly.
That's true. If he's in Chi-Town, that's true. I don't know where he is, but yeah. Guys, y'all, man. You have armed security, right? Which I understand that. And he says it's very expensive. Do they not shoot back? I'm telling y'all right now, I'm just saying. Someone showed at the Benny Johnson house, right? Man, of all places, Florida, bruh. What is the point of talking about the Second Amendment and being patriots and all this stuff like that if you don't use it? Well, Targus, you could be the one going to jail. If I stay in a very private residential area No trespassing, no loitering, no soliciting. I didn't mean loitering, but y'all know what I mean. I meant soliciting. You show up on my footsteps, my doorsteps rather. Look, I'm all over the place because this stuff just pisses me off. Not just what the people are doing, but it pisses me off. And for y'all, you cannot come off being a man of your house, a husband, a father, by going, look, they trying to. I'm not saying that's what Benny Johnson. Benny, you know I love you. You know I love you. I don't know Tim much that good, but Benny, you interviewed me. Anyway, I said it, man. You gotta be that strong man of your house, man. Dude, bro, get off my property right now. You got 5 seconds. I'm telling you. You keep on facing me, you're going to catch it in the chest, and I will not get in trouble. But if you turn around and I shoot you, I will get in trouble. So I'd advise, please turn around and walk away. Man. Woo! When it comes to my, man. Anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, I am interrupting this video right now because we are back around to that time again, and I know it has flown. This is the time where I do my thing every single year, my annual Christmas for Kids, where you who are the watchers right now can donate and be able to help children who are less fortunate this year have a good Christmas. We had a huge turnout last year, and I'm looking forward to having a huge turnout this year. And the way that you can donate is by going to PayPal right up there, or you can donate through Cash App. And these proceeds are going strictly all to children who are less fortunate this Christmas. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited about it. And guys, it's right around the corner. To all of you that are going to be giving, thank you and God bless you. Looking forward to this.
I'm not trying to disrespect them. I'm just saying this is the reality. Things like that to consider. There's a lot more that I can't say because it compromises our security. The threat of a second civil war, I think, is legitimate. And I think it's getting worse. And this year, it's going to get a lot worse. And I don't think my stress levels could be any higher. Someone called me. They asked me how I was doing. I think it was Viva Fry. He was like, how are you doing, buddy? And I said, I sound like everything's okay. You know what I mean? And I have to. I have to go eat with my family. Like, we have to buy groceries. We have to eat food. We can order it. We do things like that. We have to live our lives. We don't want to live in hiding. Mm-hmm. We have security. We have plans. And so it's funny because anybody who sees me talk is going to be like, Tim looks fine. And it feels like there's a vice in my chest squeezing my organs from the stress.
That's called fear, my friend. Yeah, and that fear can cause stress as well. Now, I don't know what type of person that Tim is. I don't know what his belief system or anything like that is, but I'm telling you right now, one of the biggest threats that you can have within this realm is knowing that these spirits know that you are a very spiritual individual, that you are led by Christ, that you have no fear. See, oh God, yeah, I'm gonna say it. Certain things like that happen to me. I'm just keeping 100% real. I have legitimate family members that are really about that life, and they are very fond of me, their cousin. They're very fond of me, their nephew. I got friends that are about that life. They like the positivity that I'm bringing to the children. They like what I'm doing with young men, young women. They love it. If someone tried certain things like they doing with them, it would be very hard for me not to make a phone call. It would be very hard for me not to say my camera picked up on this car with the license plate right there. I'm trying to take my time right now because this stuff really just pisses me off, folks. It comes off, and I know that y'all, this can be argumentative. It comes off as if people are running. If they know that they got you fearful and scared, gotcha. Tim is on here saying that it's stressing him out to where it's starting to tighten up his chest. Bro, if you're not the type of individual that can handle this stuff, man, it's one of two things. It will keep happening until you actually address it and face it head on. I'm not talking about the stalker. I'm not talking about the shooter. I'm talking about the idea that the shooter or the stalker is trying to get you to believe. And based off of your reaction, you are believing it. They're trying to send a message. Shut up. Get rid of your free speech. You're not going to use your Second Amendment. What you got armed security for and they're not going to shoot back? I'm not saying that that's not the case. I'm not saying that that is the case, what I'm saying. But it's all about the message that they're trying to send. Shut up or I will silence you. You're going to shut up one of two ways. It's the message. And now you won't hear saying, I think I'm done. I think this might be our last one. But Ty, he has a family. He has a lot of people are called in this life to do great things. And sometimes being great causes a huge magnifying glass to be put on you. I grew up in the streets where I felt harm coming my way, felt danger, things like that. Grew up around robberies, murders, rapes. I grew up around all that stuff. Chicago, Decatur, St. Louis. Grew up in all those places, right? Now that I'm doing the right thing of pushing out a message of truth and righteousness and all that, you think I'm going to become fearful now? No. It is appointed for man to die once. And after that, I will be present with God. But while I'm here, oh, you best make sure you better know. I'm going to keep on spreading truth and righteousness and shining light on darkness. Plain and simple.
But what am I supposed to do? Go in the corner and just start crying, shut down, never work again?
No.
So people say that Erica Kirk isn't acting properly. And I'm like, listen, I've got my issues with Turning Point. We're not, like, we get along. I'm not trying to make it seem like there's a beef or anything like that. There is the issue. We're not going. It's disappointing. It's the D+ of any kind of beef. It's like, not really. It's kind of annoying. They invited me back. But, I'm not here to just shill for Turning Point. I don't know. But I'm just thinking, like, my stress levels are through the roof. There's no solution to this other than just stopping and getting the F out. Imagine what Erica's going through, and people are saying she's not acting appropriately. Should I be crying and freaking out right now? Should I be shutting my show down on the spot? Just getting, like, what am I supposed to do?
You don't say nothing. You just do it. I don't know what type of revenue you bring in for your guys that's there, Tim. And I don't know if you're ever going to watch this. You don't tell, bro, you from Chicago like me. You don't tell nobody what you're going to do. I don't tell nobody when I'm going on vacation. I don't tell nobody nothing. I don't show videos of me going on vacation. People just look up and be like, all right, dude, I will pre-record some videos and then I will go on vacation with my wife and my sons. You would never know. What am I saying that for? If you have the means of being able to pay your employees a month, 2 months, and say, I'm just going to, hey, there's not going to be any production. We're not going to be working tomorrow. And then let them go home. And while they're home, you send them all a message. Boom, 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 boom. This was going to happen. That's it. Let everybody wonder what happened. Do it, man. You see what Dave Chappelle did? Ask him. Don't tell nobody nothing. Just dip. And then when you want to come back, get rid of your cell phones. Just shut them off, whatever. Let the local authorities know if anybody's trying to reach me, I'm not missing. Get you a different burner phone. Dip off and leave. Be gone for however long you need to. That's it. Leave your staff good for a little bit if you have the means of doing it. That's just a suggestion right now.
So yeah, freaked out, stressed. It's miserable. Surprisingly, slept well. Beam Dream. That's kind of crazy. That's the best commercial ever. Beam Dream. When your life is under threat, you still sleep well. And then I wake up, I come here, and I do these shows, and it is, whew. So I don't know what comes next, my friends.
Go to a shooting range. Learn how to shoot a gun. Learn how to get bold. Learn to have your gun right there in the studio with you right there. That if you did hear some pop out there, you already like sitting there like this. Like, we can ready to stop the show, y'all. Dude, come on, man. Man, y'all, I know a lot of us grew up differently. Some of us got different types of response and everything like that. But like I said, it's always a means that you just never know. I'm just saying. Make sure you protect yours and do it aggressively. Do it boldly. But not, I don't know. Because like I said, I know that this dude has a huge platform. I know he does his thing. But forgive me if I feel like it's coming off as being a little, I get it, y'all. Not all of us are the same. Not all of us are the same. Anyway, I should have listened to my wife and stayed in my speaking voice, because as y'all see, it's starting to crack again. It's getting stronger. It's getting better. Praying for Tim Pool. Praying for my guy, Benny Johnson, and any other content creators out there that also have received threats and things like that of a sort. All that watches these channel, keep a lot of us in your prayers, because we literally are shining the light and getting information out there for you, the viewing audience. All right? With that being said, let me know what y'all think about all this by putting it in the comment section below after this video. Don't forget to do what you see in the animation right here. That will greatly help my video. If I am to do another video, you know it's going to be up there. Things as of yesterday, right here. If you've not subscribed to the channel, just click here. I am Ty Smith, Model Renaissance Man, and I hope and pray that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing, and most of all, praying every last one of you guys are in great health mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.